Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. And the Bulls will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hilltoppers offense will have the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Caught in the backfield, it's Woodhead. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Jackson will throw. Hauls it in. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So USF's offense headed onto the field. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays.
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one. They're
working that left side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, South Florida. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're gonna take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got it behind the line. It's Riddick. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The give on the inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the win. And I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit. The defense takes advantage with some early momentum on that interception.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Gets it out fast. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Firing to the right, complete. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. To get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Bulls. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the left. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Now the play fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Hilltoppers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Swings it complete to the right. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Punt is in the air. And the returner is stopped. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. There he goes. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Motion from the wideout. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's caught. It's Brown. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. On the run, fires downfield. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
The Bulls will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Riddick. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Jackson gonna throw it. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he's gonna have to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Going for the marker on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blocker. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Off the play fake. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Jackson will throw. Snagged out of the air. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Hilltoppers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pulls it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Grabbed behind the line. It's Riddick. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Good, right down the boulevard. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Lemon. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within... And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulls have moved it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with him. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UTEP handled its business today, and given what the week was like in El Paso, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down or else they are really in trouble. Jackson gonna throw it. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Oh, they're after him. With the catch, it's Lemon. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. This time they'll go to the running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Jackson will throw. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd down play from the gun. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, they're trailing by a lot of points right now, and the problem is there's usually only one way to get back into it, and that means throwing the ball, and the defense knows it. And that's why they're pinning their ears back. They're dialing up blitzes. Guys are just rushing upfield, and they're finding it easier to get to the quarterback. They've got a few sacks already in this game. It's going to be even easier at this point because this offense has just dug themselves into such a big hole.
And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Offense in the hurry up. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want to. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Going to make sure. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He'll keep it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Bulls are in the hurry up. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Jackson going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Motion from the back. Jackson will throw. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Lemon. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Bulls are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score. Final chance for the offense on 4th and goal. The play action fake. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 13 over Vanderbilt. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the RPO, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed over the middle, it's Woodhead. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And they can't connect.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Woodhead. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and